Welcome back to another episode of Excalibur CCG TV's Talking Comics. We're going to be looking at comics for the week of September 13th, 2017. I'm your host, and he's your host. We're both your hosts. I'm Randy.
I'm host Mark.
Host Mark. And he's not related to someone else that will be writing a book in one of these issues here.
Oh, Seth Peck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not related.
No, not as far as I know.
Not as far as you know. But each week we come together to talk about the books that are going to be new on shelves on Wednesday, really for the week starting Wednesday through the next Wednesday. And
they're newer on Wednesday.
They're newest on Wednesday.
Right.
So we talk about that. Make sure if you haven't stopped in our shops before, remember we have two locations. We are in Shreveport, Louisiana and Texarkana, Texas. You can find all the information for directions or phone numbers possibly almost behind us, but mostly on our website, ExcaliburCCG.com, or our Facebook page. Beyond that, I don't think there are any new announcements here. I don't think we're going to have announcements for a while.
No, but it's football season, so...
It's football season. Go Chiefs. That's all I got to say. They crushed it.
Yeah, they did a number on the Pats, man. That was nice to see.
I think almost everybody that with that game was a Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
Just about everybody was. So we'll dive right into the number one comics that we have coming out this week. Mark, you want to start us off?
All right. I'll start off with Marvel. And this is another Generations. We're a little over halfway through these now.
Yeah, I thought they were all supposed to be in August, but I guess
they spaced them out one a week for like 10 weeks or whatever.
Oh.
Or 8, however many there are. This one's Captain Marvel and Captain Mar-VELL, number one, from Margaret Stoll and Brent Schoonover.
Nice name.
Schoonover. Schoonover.
I did. I like close proximity.
Well, it's okay. Carol Danvers, the mighty Captain Marvel, finds herself face to face with someone she never thought she'd see again. Mar-VELL of the Kree, the mighty Captain Marvel. Which one's the mighty Captain? They're both the mighty Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
But in caps. I'm not going to yell at you again. But before she can get to the bottom of this impossible reunion, she gets embroiled in combat with someone who wants the Kree destroyed. Talk about terrible timing. Wah wah.
Oh, poo. So we now know what's causing all of the generations there.
Do we?
Yes. I don't think it's spoilers at this point because it's all time or coming out of the Secret Empire. It's the Kobik or whatever, the little girl. It's
the living cube or whatever.
Right. Yeah. She's been causing this to happen. So this is not. I think they've said. Alonzo said this is not actual going back in time. This is not going forward in time. This is all just something that the cubes created. The vanishing point is what the cubes created. So. It's one of those things that can be wiped clean at some point in time, but I guess give you a story that hopefully is a decent story for you guys. For me, I've got DC Comics Harley Quinn special. This is the 25th anniversary special. Harley Quinn turns 25.
That's impossible.
That's happened. That's one of the things that's even worse to think about is she's about as old as my nieces and nephews, so they are getting old and I'm getting old. Everybody's getting old. What I do know with this book is Amanda Connor's writing and drawing at least one of the stories in it, and you're going to have people writing and drawing it that are Harley Quinn artists, writers from the past, and other people who've never touched the book. With this, I don't know how many stories. They give me 3 plots here. The first one is how does Harley keep up with all of her busy life? Keep it all in some form of order. I'm guessing we're going to have a throwback to the old Wolverine issue, where it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, where they showed his week and he's Avengers, Secret Avengers, New Mutants, Power Pack, whatever else. So I'm betting they're going to do something similar to that. We also have a past story that possibly is an untold story of Harley and Joker. And we have a role reversal in which Harley Quinn seems to be the grand detective and having to deal with the twisted Robin.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
I don't know what's going on there, but I had to read it about 4 or 5 times before I finally figured out. It seems like they switched the roles of the 2 characters. But
Freaky Friday.
if you like Harley Quinn, there's lots to be had in that 25th anniversary special. I think the cover is a Jim Lee cover.
There's
at least one of them.
Yeah, there's 3 or 4 different covers, I think, coming out for that. So, all you cover hounds,
That's
be
right.
ready. Be ready.
Choose your cover wisely,
Or just get all of them.
or get all of them.
Get all of them. Okay, so next up for me, from Valiant. I always thought it was Ninjak, but apparently it's Ninja K now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Ninja K, #1, by Christos Gage, which I don't like his writing generally, and Tomas Giarello. This is a new can't-miss ongoing series from acclaimed writer I Just Told You and superstar artist I Just Told You. The United Kingdom's most dreaded intelligence operative delves into the cold, calculating world of espionage and international intrigue. For nearly a century, MI6, the most elite branch of Britain's clandestine intelligence service, has, oh my god, has honed, dig in for this one, folks, has honed a ruthlessly effective top-secret division, the Ninja Program Meh, with an E at the end, 2 M's and an E, the English version, Program Meh, like South Park.
That's right.
Into one of its nation's most finely wielded weapons. Tasked as the first and last line of defense for Queen and country, this small shadow army of agents and assassins has produced a succession of notable assets, including Ninja A, the Queen's silent weapon of World War I, Ninja E, the globe-trotting secret agent that pulled the Cold War back from the brink of Armageddon, all while playing basketball now. And most recently, Ninja K, aka Colin King, a brash but fearless instrument of lethality that has saved the world from madmen and terror at every turn. And there he is right there behind the camera.
He is a bad dude.
But now an unknown enemy is hunting and killing members of the Ninja Program Me, one by one, and Ninja K, they tried to get me with that,
There you go.
is next on the list.
So, has there been a Ninja Please? It's a Leprechaun in the Hood reference there, guys. Image Comics
Nice.
gives me one I'm kind of looking forward to. I want to see what this is about. The Realm #1, Seth Peck,
Yep.
is writing this, and Jeremy Hahn is, I guess, leaving the writing or the art chores on Beauty to come over and draw this. We're taking a look at 15 years ago. The world of mythology spit up on the world of us. And so all these mythological creatures and beings were unleashed upon our world. Flash forward to today, and there's a group of individuals who are now trying to, I guess, dispel all this, reclaim the world from an evil sorcerer and a growing darkness. The growing darkness, I wonder if it's anything like the Nothing. No, if it was darkness, it would be something, but there was nothing. I don't think you've ever watched The Neverending Story. That's what I was referencing.
No,
So,
but no.
no, it's awesome. Continue. I'm done.
Are
with
you
that.
done?
Yeah, it looks
Okay.
like that's going to be kind of like Walking Dead with mythology in the world,
that's cool.
kind of thing. I don't know. That's just kind of the vibe I've gotten.
Well, next from Image also, from Matt Nixon and Toby Cypress, is Retcon, #1. Okay, #1 of 4, but it's a new ongoing series.
Yeah, they're if it's like anything like Image, it'll be 1 of 4. It'll sell out, and then they'll say now an ongoing series.
Okay.
So we'll see.
TPTB. I'm assuming that's the powers that be.
Trade paperback. Top booty. I don't know. The powers that be. Yes, that works better.
The powers that booty.
The booty.
Part 1, the reboot of a comic miniseries that has never existed.
The rebooty.
The rebooty. All kinds of booty going on
I don't know.
here. This begins with an all-new, all-different issue #1. They're just pulling tropes out from everywhere. Time travel back and jump in on this comic. while it was new.
It tells you absolutely nothing.
Nothing about what's
about
going
the
on,
comic.
nothing about characters, just it's a comic that never was that is, and jump back and kiss myself.
I think that's
and,
a
I don't know.
dance, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe.
So I guess
Space pants.
if Space Pants.
Space pants. Space pants.
If that intrigues you by its not telling you what the plot is, then we'll have issues of that. Retcon
number one.
Retcon number one. I've got one with just about as little detail in it, but there doesn't need to be a whole lot said. American mythology, we don't really highlight their books very often. Rocky and Bullwinkle number one. These are new tales featuring classic characters. You're looking at Rocky J. Squirrel, Bullwinkle the Moose, Mr. Peabody and Sherman, Dudley Do-Right, and, of course, Boris and Natasha. So, all new stories. We've got Todd Livingston and Jacob Greenawalt. There's an extra A in there. I made sure. Greenawalt. They will be the people bringing these books to, or these classic kind of tales to you. So
cool. That's another. I mean, they're doing like Underdog and
Gumby is out there.
I'm Gumby, damn it.
I don't think that's the version of Gumby they're
But that's the most awesome version.
So, Rocky and Bullwinkle. I always loved Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yes.
Wasn't necessarily just for kids, was the great thing about it.
No,
so
they
I'm
did
guessing
not write that geared towards kids.
if this comic is written correctly, it should be the same way, not just geared for kids.
But hopefully not too far in the other direction.
Right.
Next for me from Boom Studios. Slam Next Jam number one from Pamela Ribon, Marina Julia, and Veronica Fish doing some cover art.
She's not writing or drawing this series.
No, she's just doing the cover art. Cover art, at least the number one. Get ready for another lap around the track in this follow-up series to Pamela Ribon's critically acclaimed Slam. This is the roller derby stuff, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty good book.
After breaking one of the biggest rules in derby, not to mention an actual collarbone, Knockout and Can-Can have a lot of work to do to rehabilitate their bodies and improve their standings in the league. And that's pretty much what this is about.
That's it. All right.
Roller derby shenanigans.
Oh, I didn't write it down, but Dynamite is our next studio here. Sheena number one. This is Marguerite Bennett and Moratat.
It's really cool art. Really
Moratat.
like
Moratat.
art.
Yeah, I think Moratat, didn't he do some of the Spirit series? I think he was an artist on a Spirit series as well. I really enjoyed his art there. So what we have is Caldwell Industries has claimed that the village of Sheena's people has murdered one of their people, and so they are wanting to exact revenge by decimating the whole village. Sheena steps in and she makes a deal in which she will have 24 hours to find this person that they supposedly murdered, and she needs to find them alive. Otherwise, they will go about destroying the village, killing everybody, razing, pillaging, probably other things, doing it all.
All of it. The whole package.
So Sheena's going to stop it.
Okay.
Because I don't think her village is going to die.
Probably not. She will win the day. All right. Next from Marvel Comics is Runaways number one. That's right. Runaways is back. This one is brought to you by Rainbow Rowell and Chris Anka, and also brought to you by Omaha Steaks and Cho Chili Barbecue Club. And the letters BM and the number 2. Get ready to run. Speaking of number 2.
Get ready to run.
The It book of the early 2000s with the original cast is back. Nico, Carolina, Molly, Chase, Old Lace, and could it be Gert?
Gert?
The heart of the Runaways died years ago, but you won't believe how she returns. Superstar author Rainbow Rowell makes her Marvel debut with fan favorite artist Chris Anka in the series that will shock you and break your heart.
So this is Runaways, a series you loved, sans Brian K. Vaughan, the
reason you loved the series, yes.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Not a fan of Chris Anka's art. Very much so fun. Just saying. Fun little throwback here as well. Titan Comics brings us Wolfenstein #1, this 2-issue miniseries. We've got Dan Waters, not the man who sells you the car with the hair, who always shook his head. Dan Waters, the person who wrote, I guess, some Assassin's Creed comics for Titan Comics, and Pietro Kowalski, who was the artist on Sex for Image Comics and a couple of other books as well. This is based on the video game, the classic game, one of my favorites, computer game, Wolfenstein. And this, we're actually finding out, Wolfenstein is the name of this alternate world in which the fascist regime won the war. Thanks to the super advanced killing machines and vicious robotic dogs. Yes, nice. Robotic dogs. So enter BJ Blazkowicz. We'll go. He's a killer of fascists. So it kind of seems maybe someone wanted to write a book about fascists at this time. Said, "Oh wait, we can write about Wolfenstein. That works." So that's what they went with. But
okay.
I love Wolfenstein, so I'm going to have to give that a look-see.
Check it out.
See what it looks like. It would be cool if they did the whole thing in 8-bit style.
That would be awesome. I
would totally dig that because that's what I'm used to with it.
At least do like a cover like that. It would be cool.
You just move forward and the wall would like get huge. The 8-bit pieces would just be huge as you were like, I'm going to hide over here so that somebody can't see me. You never knew if you were really hiding well enough until the screen started turning red because you were being shot at multiple times. Any other #1s for you?
That is all the #1s from me.
All of the #1s. We are now moving on to. We have quite a few, storylines that are going on here.
Events,
yes,
if you will.
I'll start it off. Action Comics #987. 2 reasons why we're including this. This is part 1 of the Oz Effect, and for all of you lovers of such gimmicks, it is a lenticular cover. So this is one of the big ones here. This is going to be the identity of Mr. Oz being revealed, and it's going to rock the core of Clark's world.
And I'm guessing that this will be a lead-in to Doomsday Clocks.
Probably. That would be my guess. Meanwhile, while all that's happening, and this season makes it a little weirder because someone you don't want to possibly be a bad guy being a bad guy, Superman's having to work extra hard, I guess, to stop all of the agents of Mr. Oz as they are causing all sorts of destruction around Metropolis and the world. So Mr. Oz is going to have his identity revealed, may not be someone we want it to be, and he's causing a whole lot of destruction, wreaking havoc there. I'm going old school. Pour one out.
Yeah.
Pour one out. A little more DC for you guys.
Yep, a little more DC. The biggie, #2, Dark Knight's Metal. Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo. As Superman and Wonder Woman hunt for a missing ally, Batman investigates a mystery spanning centuries. When the world's greatest detective discovers a foe even greater than the Justice League could possibly imagine, will Earth's heroes be ready?
Is it Batman with superpowers?
It could be.
Maybe. I don't know. Hey, Riggs, I just want to let you know that last time you were featured in the video, your taping was quite audible there. Yeah. I just thought of that while I heard you taping. I'm like, they're going to get to hear all of this.
Well, we're almost done.
Oh, we're almost done, so I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. They're going to know you're there. Finally, from Marvel, Secret Empire Omega hits. This is Nick Spencer writing it, of course, because this has been his brainchild, and Andrea Sorrentino is on board for the art. I hate that.
Yeah.
Great art.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, what are you going to do? Sometimes you need the paycheck. It's what we were just talking about with the actors that take the paycheck for something they don't necessarily like.
Right.
Hydra has fallen. The heroes are going to have to rebuild. And what redemption can there possibly be for Captain America? I'm thinking there's a whole lot, because he's a hero and he's going to be a hero again. So, finally, it's over. Are you trying to spit a loogie?
Riggs. All right, and also from Marvel, we have Venomverse number 2.
Still written by
Colin Bunn with Iban
Coelho.
Chalo.
Coelho.
Colo. I don't know. But that guy. The Poisons...
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy. Don't be the Iban...
The guy that can't pronounce a name.
I cannot.
Oh, you are that guy. So am I.
That guy. The Poison's relentless campaign against the Venoms continues, and Spider-Man is among the first to fall. Venom versus Poison Spider-Man. No holds barred. Meanwhile, Deadpool's cooked up an idea of how to stop the Poisons, but it ain't exactly sane. Well, what else did you expect from Deadpool? And seriously, these books are selling very fast, so if you want them, either get them on your list or come early to get it, because this Venom stuff is red hot.
Absolutely. It would be cool if they did a take in which you had a Deadpool that was totally sane and totally, like, almost mundane, instead of, you know, let's just keep making them wackier and wackier and wackier and crazier.
I still wouldn't buy it, but
he'd just sit on the couch, eating a pizza and watching TV.
And he hated chimichangas.
Chimichangas.
Yeah.
Someone offered him one, and he'd just be like,
he didn't carry
they
swords.
go right to my hips. No.
He just carried a stapler. He didn't carry swords.
Something, yeah. So that is all the comics we have for this week, guys. Real quickly, it's not something that we are going to answer here in the video, but we'll leave it up to you guys to answer. We had our comic book Bible come out here recently, and we're wanting to know, now that you've had time to flip through it, what has caught your attention? What is it that excites you? Mark takes a pretty good chunk of his week going through and preparing the video, or not the video, the information for the pre-orders, and we've already had responses for this. People seem to be real excited for the stuff that's coming in.
We got a new one posted every day on the website. So.
Every day, and I think, like, up until that point in time, there had already been responses for everything that you had posted there. So people are eating it up. They're interested. We want to know what you're interested in that's in this previews. Well, you know, I don't know off the top of my head. The what was it? Sword of Ages.
Sword of
really
Ages
cool.
Looks cool.
So, I mean, we can't answer it if we want.
It's all like mushed in.
I just that was a question that I kind of came up with on the fly, and I've looked at the book. My papers aren't in front of me to remember what I've seen here.
Upcoming stuff that you're excited about? Doesn't matter if it could be a T-shirt that's in there. Who knows? I mean, whatever you're excited about. I do have
Harry Potter pops.
Yeah, I have one bit of news that I saw yesterday, and I'm just saying it because I'm just such a Hellboy freak. But next summer they will start releasing Hellboy Omnibuy in chronological order.
Okay, so it's going to have the story.
Yep.
Okay, well that's good, because I think Hellboy and BPRD both have some series that has, like, issue 1's here, issue 2's here, issue 3 and 4. There may have been 4 or 5, so that would be cool to see it like that.
They posted on Bleeding Cool, I think yesterday. They posted the covers to the Omnibuy.
Totally cool, because I had on my want list on the library editions, but now I may just wait for, like, something that's already chronological.
I'm assuming that it's gonna coincide with the release, maybe, of the movie.
I got you.
You know, I'm assuming that.
Cool.
If they get it done in time.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I say I'm excited. No, I'm excited. That's made my day there. That's some cool news to look forward to. I love my omnibuys.
It's a great format.
Omnibuses.
Yeah, oversized hardcover is the best thing.
Get the whole story right there, and it's really a great price for what you're getting.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be, chock full of extras.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, good information there. I think that we're going to wrap this up, guys. We are Excalibur Comics, as we've said multiple times here. And if you have not liked or shared or subscribed or anything else, please do so with our videos. We enjoy when you do that. Make sure in the comments below to give us answer our question of the week. What is the what from the previews has caught your attention here? What are you looking forward to? Also, just talk to us about what you're looking forward to that's coming out this week, because there's a lot.
Yep.
Big week.
Yep.
So, until next time, guys, remember we're Excalibur Comics. You can look on ExcaliburCCG.com or Facebook to see what's new this week, and as well as what you can pre-order. Beyond that, anything else to add, Mark?
I am empty.
I am too, and I'm ready for lunch.
Yeah, me too.
I'm totally ready for that. So, read great comics, guys, and until next time, we will see you later. Bye.